everyone, it's me, Lisa, and today I'm coming at you with another video. Long story short, I had filmed a beautiful unboxing of the Illumicrate box and I tried to make it work, but somehow the recording disappeared from my camera. I don't know if it was a mistake in the whole thing, I don't know how it happened. I didn't have it anymore. So in this video you will see me unboxing to some degree the Illumicrate box, coming from a story that I had created on Instagram, not even a TikTok, because I had an Instagram reel that I cannot download. Thank you, technology, for your help. So that's how I managed to kind of patch up the content of that box. One of the things that came in the box was this beautiful mug inspired by the Song of Achilles. And the topic of this video will be a vlog of me going into the British Library to read the book that came in the box. The book was Red Scholar's Wake, and needless to say, the title is still a bit of a mystery to me after having read it. But no matter, we will head into this beautiful reading and we will get to know the book together. So without any further ado, let's go! Okay guys, the Illumicrate box has come. I want to show you everything I got because I'm so excited. I got the full version, so I have everything inside and I'm so excited. I never got one before and everything is book themed and I'm so thrilled. Oh my god, this mug is already the perfect shape because it's kind of that ancient-y shape and it's inspired by the Song of Achilles, I think. Look at that. That's Song of Achilles vibe, I'm sure of that. So we have one. Oh my god, that's so good. Then I have, this is a jewelry travel box. I don't really see the point of it, but oh my freaking god, this is so cute. And I can use it here in England because here in England I don't have anything for jewelry, and oh my god, this is the prettiest thing. And the theme on top is, we're saying this is Griffin Antiquities, and it's so cool. I've already got two things that I'm super excited about, and you will see in my beautiful video how exciting this whole thing is. Okay, this is a pin that is the Jasmine Throne inspired pin chain set. Jasmine Throne, not really sure what that is, but wow. The beauty of this thing is insane. I am thrilled. I will attach it to everything I own because it's so perfect. Then we have the desk calendar that I mentioned in the other video, but you won't have seen that, so bear with me. I need to open this one from somewhere. Here it is. Okay, desk calendar with artwork from Paul Arts. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, these are all illustrations. I'm going to give you an in-depth review of the calendar, but I have to say, I don't know who these are or the first ones were. These two are the ones from Bridgerton. These two I'm not really sure, and these two not really sure. These two are the ones from The Love Hypothesis. These two, not sure. I think I've seen her somewhere, but I'm not sure. Have no idea. No idea. No idea. Who are these people? If you know any of these illustrations, who they represent, I will leave a box because I want you to tell me. I have no idea who these are, the majority of them. So tell me who they are. I need to know. And last but not least, god, it has also the little pouch, which is great. I will keep it definitely. And here we have the Red Scholar's Wake. Oh my freaking god, this is the prettiest thing. It has sprayed edges. It's not too long. It says the threads of imperial politics, magical beings, queer romance and psychology of drama. This book is elegant and hypnotic as the flame of a candle. We'll be thinking for some time about the shadows it throws into relief. Okay, not really sure about this. Ooh, it also has an Illumicrate exclusive thing that I can attach to somewhere. I think it's a sticker. Oh my god, I like it so much. But, oh god, look at this illustration. Can anything be prettier? I only want special editions. I still need to put my makeup on. The Dark Academia outfit is already on. You will be able to see it. It's quite cute. I think I got inspired by a photo on Pinterest and I'm quite okay with how it looks. It's not my style at all. I would personally never wear that in a normal occasion, but this is not a normal occasion, so it's fine. We can wear something different. Here we are, all ready and prepared. Everything is set up, so we can head out the door. A little update. I have decided that this is the perfect day to use this magic set. This one is unfortunately a sticker, but we have a wonderfully cute bookmark here. That is the one that I will be using for the book that I'm gonna read. There are also some stickers inside, but I won't be using them right now. But it is so cute. Okay, without any further ado, let's go. Guys, we are here, and I don't know how much you can see of me. Wait. Ooh. This is Knowledge Center Hotel. I'm quite confused. Where the heck do I have to go in? I'm quite confused. Okay, whatever. Okay, I think there's a welcome thing there. So we are going to see if that's the one. And I have signed in into a reading card, so I have to prove documents and stuff. We will see how it works because I have no idea. Central doors to enter. Here. Come on, look. This is so cute. It was finally time to start reading. I set up all of my things and something very funny happened because I stayed in this section for a little while and I was on a bench that was Roman Emperor inspired type of bench. Little update on the book. I have arrived to page 27, which is not much, I admit, but I just started. and it is a full-on lesbian romance. I was not expecting that. Not expecting it. It's pure escapism, and it's basically pirate ship vibes, but without the adventure, at least for now. So, what? Whatever. Let's go on, because I'm so confused. Well, I'm so sorry. I just so rudely interrupted myself while I was recording this story time. But the funny part of the whole of it was that basically I sat there for a while with my little camera filming myself. And if that wasn't embarrassing enough, then after that, I stood up and I was like, let's change places because that was literally in the middle of people walking next to me. So it was quite embarrassing. And what happened was that this guy approached me and was like, "Oh, would you mind going on a date sometime?" And oh my God, I was flattered, of course, but what happened was that in that outfit that you can see me wear throughout this video, I didn't think I could attract anyone because that outfit is completely out of my style, very different from anything I would be wearing at any time. So it was super embarrassing and flattering, but it was kind of weird to have to say no because, of course, you might know I have my boyfriend. We have been together for almost 4 years at this point, so no cheating in this realm. I'm not for this type of things at all. What I did straight after was that, of course, I told my boyfriend about it and I laughed about it. He wasn't so amused, but I was. And then, as you can see in the clip, I started eating because I had brought myself some porridge over. Oh, wait, here I am again. So, we've reached page 98 of this book. Let's say that nothing has happened yet significant, and I am getting bored of the whole book. I'm gonna give it up to page 150, which is perfect because there's this chapter here that starts at page 152, so that will be my stop. And after that, I want to regroup and see if I want to stay here for longer, because I'm loving the whole dark academia theme and stuff. The thing is that I'm in this beautiful library. I showed you the things, but because there are no places, I'm in the dining area, so you're not seeing marvelous books. All of the reading rooms are closed, so you're not going to see that either today. And I'm unsure if you want to spend more time here, because this thing is, as we said, 300 pages, and I want to see if by the half it's worth it. If it's not, I think I'm gonna go home, take a nap, and then keep on with the reading, because I'm tired and I'm getting very bored by this book. Well, in my defense, I really needed to have an in-person intervention and not just an overwritten one, because the book was really becoming challenging to follow, a bit boring. It wasn't the best. And I am a person that works very, very well in bed, and having gone out just to be so disappointed by the book itself by that point, because at page 98, still nothing was clear, wasn't sure what was happening, was a bit confusing. So overall, I wasn't impressed. So what I just did was that I just kept on going, but it wasn't very satisfying at all. Plus, as you might have heard, and I'm sure you had in the previous recording, it was so noisy that made it hard for me to follow, because I had to keep the headphones on at all times, because unless I kept them on, it was so full of noise that it was pretty much disturbing for me to keep on reading and concentrate. At home, I have a great balance of silent and noisy, whereas I don't know, I feel that the library is too silent because you have all of those people around that I normally try to engage with, but you have to keep silent. So libraries, for me, do not work. But this one was a fun experience, and I will be doing it for the next book. So look forward to it, because the next special edition that I received for Illumicrate, you will see in another recording. You might have noticed the abrupt change of scenery, but I have decided to switch places because it was really too noisy in that cafeteria. So I decided to get up some stairs, and in there I found another study area that was silent and nice, and it had kind of couches that were black couches surrounding tables, and I just tried to find one, and I actually found one at some point where I sat down next to another lady. She was basically in front of me and she was studying. She was over 30, I feel, and she was studying super concentrated. I admired her so much because I couldn't concentrate for the best of me. I couldn't get it. But I just sat there for a while and I arrived to the targeted page 150. And my God, I was so tired, so bored that I couldn't continue. And another fun experience came up, that children had some music playing for them by some kind of representation that happened downstairs. So it became blastingly noisy once again. I had escaped from the cafeteria, but the noise just chased me and didn't want to leave me alone. Here we are back home. I wanted to read the whole book at the library, but they started playing for kids music and my headphones died, and I was in a place where I couldn't really update you on the book because I was surrounded by people that were studying and I didn't want to disrespect them. Plus, I'm tired, so I came back home. I think it was a really nice experience to be at the library, and I will certainly be back. The only thing is, not today. I'm just so drained. Anyway, oh, this looks so cool. Anyway, let's talk about the book. It's still here. I reached the halfway point, and as I told you briefly, I discovered that the whole thing, I imagined it. I just wasn't sure how it was playing out. But from what I understood, it's simply the same concept as Pirates, but in an universal concept. So they are in the universe, and basically each person is from a different planet and they make sail to all of the different planets. They encounter merchants and make deals, and it ends up sometimes bringing in prisoners. So it's kind of a pirate of the universe kind of thing, and I thought that was a cool thing. I think that so far what's happening in the book is not much. We have this lesbian relationship that is the core of the book, and I'm not mad. I mean, the fact that the main characters are queer is really cool, and I really like that they are applying regular concepts like pirates and all of these different things with a different key. So I like the way in which every item is being reinterpreted. What I didn't like, as I expressed before, is the style, because I find it very childish, and even for a younger audience, I feel maybe it's a bit too repetitive. I feel that when I think about children's books, I had children's books that had repetitions of names that were constant, and I really found it amusing and cool. Now I find it very boring. So I think that this should be YA, I think, but I feel that this is a bit too young as a style. So I don't know, I'm not sure. Anyway, we will now blow our noses, take a break, and go on. The only thing that is reassuring me is seeing how pretty this is. So every time I turn a page, it's so cool to see. I really am curious also to see, oh, ooh, this is cool. This is the cover without the leaflet on top. Oh, this is cool. I really like it. It's asteroids and that's fun. Well, yeah, without this, it's not nearly as cool, so of course we're gonna keep it on, but I like it quite a lot. Yeah, the Red Scholar's Wake. I didn't really understand the purpose of the title yet, but it's fine because sometimes they explain it at the very end, or I really hope that it has something to do with it. Let's get going. I am puzzled. I have gone through to page 182. I know maybe not as much as we wanted by this time, but I had to sleep. I was dead. So I did, and now I went on to page 182, and my question is, there is a child popped up somewhere, and I don't understand if she's real or if she's an avatar. Because this whole reality, basically, I think that I thought ships was, you know, pirate ship, when you think about pirate ships with all the masts and people that hate you and smell, and I thought that, but by what I understand, this is much more of a spaceship, which they don't mention, and that is super technological. And I don't know what happened, but I think that I just read about a sex scene through avatar interaction. I didn't really know how it worked. They were basically naked in avatar form and experiencing good sensations. So I'm like, how does this work? I'm very, very confused. This reality is really complex. And I said that the idea was fun, and it was when I imagined it as ships, meaning sailing ships. Because with spaceships, it takes away a bit. It's sci-fi, and I'm not a super fan of sci-fi. This is better than other sci-fi things I've read, but I'm still very puzzled, and I don't know where this will go. Also, they keep having, in their relationship, it has developed humongously, and initially it was obviously a pact, but I'm always a bit, you know, when it comes to these things where you are forced into a relationship, unless the person you are with is a complete jerk, you are bound to start feeling something. And because the relationship has started as a way to protect one of the characters, I don't get why these two couldn't have developed feelings for one another, because it's not, of course it's a contract, but it's a contract that they created to protect one of the characters, so for a good reason, not because she wanted to chain her to the ceiling and slap her every night. So I really don't get why there are all of these obstacles that are made up by the characters, as in they can't part of the contract that it wasn't supposed to be something else. So I'm very puzzled by this whole thing. I'm very much unhappy. I wanted it to be more developed naturally. I feel that this way it keeps going on the classic, oh my god, I shouldn't, and then they do. And it's not that they shouldn't, it's like they are already married, so I don't get why all of the obstacles. I really don't get it. One thing was if she was married to someone else and then they ended up together, oh yeah, that's not cool. But they are not in any horrible situation, so whatever. This book is really puzzling me. It's like, it's giving me a headache just to think about what the heck is happening. And also, all of the characters jump in so suddenly and have so little explanation that I feel that here description is really lacking. I don't understand. So maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I don't think so. But I feel that the two main characters, the ones here on the cover, I don't even know how they look. The only thing I actually knew was that the captain had long hair that arrived to the floor. That I knew. So I know that the captain is this one because she has that hair, that's the long hair that arrives to the floor. And that's a really cool trait. I'm gonna say a really cool trait. But overall, I'm quite confused still. I think that the word building is lacking, and that if it took me 150 pages to realize that it was spaceships, I am quite confused. I'm quite confused also because I don't understand if the people that they are speaking with are other people in the spaceship or other people that they encounter on the planets that they visit. So I don't know. Like, from what I understood, they sailed from a place and they arrived and they went away. So I'm like, how fast is this thing even? Is this even possible? It's like, I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Sci-fi is really not for me. I finished this book. I actually managed to read it all in 24 hours or less, because I started today at like 12:30ish, even later maybe, and now it's currently, need a phone, well, it will be currently 11 something, and I've not read the whole time. I've slept a bit, I've exercised, I've taken a shower, as you can see from my hair. It's not dirty, it's wet. And I have now done all of my skincare as well, and I finished reading the book. Final thoughts. I do stand by most of what I said. The actual story for me lacked pathos. I didn't feel that I felt for the characters as much. I felt that we were thrown into the story very abruptly, and the whole development of events was very abrupt as well. It was adventure, adventure, adventure with what they felt, but I felt that for me that wasn't enough. I felt that I didn't get to know the characters well enough to actually care about them that much, and I was bored in the first half, and I felt that there were so many occasions in which there could have been beautiful descriptions that were completely missed. I felt that there was a lack of romance in the whole thing, even though the romantic relationship is a key point of the whole story. I felt that the descriptions of the universe could have been so much better. I expected more of those, and I didn't find any. It was literally a lot of adventure, and I felt that it finished also so abruptly. I was expecting to go on, but the final chapter is an initial chapter of another story that is about to come out, and I've not read it yet. Maybe I will read it, maybe not. I find that for YA even, I'm not 100% sure that I would actually suggest this book, just because, as I said, I felt that the writing style was pretty childish and the repetition of names was excessive. The overall story had an enormous potential, but it's all echoing, fell flat. So overall, I thank this book for giving me a different experience, but I won't read much from the author again because I didn't like her that much. And I find that for me, because this genre initially is not for me, because I don't like sci-fi, I prefer fantasy, and it's true that magic is the tech that we cannot do. They are interchangeable. There is either one or the other, but I felt that here I felt really confused. We have avatars that I assumed and understood were basically hopping on and off and being created in another spaceship. So if you were physically in one spaceship, then you could create an avatar in another spaceship and talk with someone else as a kind of real person, and the avatar had the possibility to feel or make you feel the things that the other person was doing to you, and you had actual feelings through the avatar. What I didn't understand out of all of that was that in certain chapters it seemed like the two main characters were in the same boat, actually engaging with one another, and that in other chapters it seemed that they were in different ships. So I didn't know why we didn't get the transition, or if ever they were ever together truly, because I felt that at least at the beginning they truly were, but I didn't get at all if they actually were together or not. And I was so confused because I felt that the book required more explanation. I would have wanted more, wanted to understand more what the heck we were talking about, a bit more description, a bit less adventure, and a bit more time spent descripting what the heck we were doing. So I think that overall I have to give it 2 stars because it totally wasn't for me. I can see other audiences being mesmerized by this book. Not really. It didn't do it. And the book is still gorgeous. I will still be displaying this first row in my library, but I won't be rereading it. But I'm not very satisfied by it, but it's fine. I had fun anyway, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing me at the British Library and seeing what I could show you of the British Library. I actually enjoyed it a lot, and I will be going back and showing you more bits and showing you more reading vlogs. But overall, I think that this was unfortunately a failed experiment. They happen, it's fine. Not every book is for everyone, but if you plan on reading this book and this book is for you, tell me down in the comments below what you liked about it, or if you like sci-fi and if you will be picking it up. And otherwise, please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we will see each other in the next one. Ooh, I also brought here my customized mug the first time that I use it, and I think it was very fitting for the video. So I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye guys!